Pixelkin.
Advanced warfare, ridiculous warfare, space warfare, and a lot of sports on This Week in Family Gaming. Hey Pixelkiners, we have a week full of reviews for you. First up is Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, the 10,000th game in the Call of Duty franchise. Okay, all kidding aside, Advanced Warfare does bring some new stuff to the series. There are lots of futuristic gadgets, vehicles, and weapons to play with. Players like it for the intense multiplayer that takes fast reflexes and a lot of practice to master. But do we like it? Not really. It's really violent and really pro-military. If you like the rest of the Call of Duty games, this is probably going to be a big hit. It's just not our cup of tea. Civilization Beyond Earth is another solid sequel that doesn't really have any surprises in store. Like the rest of the Civ series, it puts the player in charge of the economics, politics, and general expansion of a civilization. This one takes place in the future after humans have fled a barren Earth. It's a complex game that takes a lot of strategy to master. Definitely one for more mature players. If you like strategy games and want to try your hand at colonizing deep space, this is a good choice. And finally, one more game that came across our radar this week, the completely ridiculous and awesome Sunset Overdrive. Like Call of Duty, this one is rated M, but it takes it to a whole new level. The enemies have been mutated by a toxic energy drink and the violence is totally cartoonish, with as many bright colors and gooey explosions as possible. Along with some other unmutated humans, you're trying to escape Sunset City, but the game is mostly about having fun in a giant post-apocalyptic playground. This game has a lot of foul language for sure. But the violence is so over the top that we actually recommend it over the more realistic Call of Duty. Plus, it's a lot more creative. NHL, FIFA, NBA, Madden, a lot of big sports games launch this time of year. Sports games can be great for family game night too, especially if you like a little healthy competition. If you're torn between too many choices, we have a great write-up detailing what you can expect from each of these games. Check that out on the site. Last week's highlight was definitely the Indie Game Revolution launch party at Seattle's EMP. If you're interested in the history of independent games and where they're going in the future, you should definitely check out this exhibit. It features tons of awesome independent games that you can play at the museum. To see footage of the launch party and some of the games that are in the exhibit, check out our video documentary linked below. And that's it for this week's news. Make sure you subscribe to this channel for the next installment of Family Gaming News, and check us out at pixelkin.org.